Welcome, 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 everybody. This is Jesus Chavez coming to you from Tucson, Arizona, and with my friend Jose, that he's actually in a part of Mexico, and Andres, which he's in Puerto Rico right now, and we're happy to be here. We're uh, happy for you guys to join us on another day here, and we're going to be sharing with you how to master your mind right now, how to have the perfect mindset for your business, for yourself, for your life, for whatever you're actually doing. We're going to be here for you. We're going to give you some tips, some golden nuggets, and some of the strategies that we are using on a daily basis to master our mind, because that's the most powerful computer and muscle that we need to master. Okay, so starting right now, it's going to be Jose. Jose, give us a little bit of what you're doing, where you're from, and where you're going. Actually, that's the biggest thing. So, go ahead, take it away, brother.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Hey, guys. How you guys doing? This is Jose Garcia. I'm coming to you guys from Guanajuato, Mexico. I'm over here on a little vacation. I'll be back in California, in Fresno, California, where I'm originally from, on Monday. Okay, so I'll be back there on Monday. Now, today, again, we're going to talk about the mindset. It's honestly my favorite subject when it comes to business because I'm a strong believer that if you don't have the mindset, you don't have a business. If you don't have a mindset, you don't have a vision. You don't have, you know, that goal that you need, or the attitude and the mindset you need that to reach that goal, whatever it is in life, right? Now, for me, Jesus was, kind of, he wanted us to touch on what we were doing. Now, you guys may be like, hey, you guys sound like broken records, right, saying the same thing. But honestly, guys, until you start doing it, you're not going to see the results, right? And we talk about personal development, I think, like on every hangout, right? I personally read every day, right? I feed my mind every day. I listen to audios every day. Today I was listening to an audio from Bob Proctor, and he was talking about persistence. That was one of the biggest things. He was talking about being persistent. And, like whenever you're going to do something, you're going to go through struggles. You're going to go through pain, through all kind of stuff, right? But unless you have the mindset, you're not gonna persevere to make that happen, right? So that's a big goal that a big golden nugget I can give you guys. And always work on your mind on a daily basis, okay? And another thing, guys, when it comes to working on your mind, I don't know if you guys have ever really, stuck to it, but when you do, you feel better. You feel really good about yourself because you know what? You're like, I can do that. I can do this. You know what? I feel better because your mindset is kind of like, we kind of mentioned about this yesterday, was kind of, brainwashing your mind, right? The way I see it is reading and listening to audios and working on my mind every day. It's kind of like if I was literally washing my mind from all the junk, all the negative people out there, all the negative crap that you hear people say. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, right? But again, when you do this, you're literally washing your mind. Okay? Now, something that really helped me, and I'm doing it again. Okay, ahorita voy. They're telling me that the barbecue's ready, but I gotta finish up my hangout, right? Yeah, what I was saying is something that I did in the past. I have some carne asada. I'll probably see if they can bring me a plate and I can show you guys. But what I did in the past that really, really helped me, I learned from one of my mentors. It's called the 30-30-30 challenge. Okay? Now, the 30-30-30 challenge is you're going to read for 30 minutes every. You're going to listen to an audio for 30 minutes and do this consecutively for 30 days. Okay? If you're on day like 14 and you skip a day, you have to start again. Okay? You have to be consistent and do this every single day. Now, when you do that for 30 days, you're going to see a major difference in the way you look at things, right? Now, what kind of books should you read? Just go online. Personal development books. Think and Grow Rich. You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor is the one that I'm reading. Rich Dad Poor Dad. There's amazing books out there. I think they're breaking a piñata outside or something. Let me see if I can close the window. Ah! Okay, hopefully I don't lose the internet connection. Okay? But yeah, guys, if you do this every day, you're going to notice a big difference in your mind. Now, when it comes to audios, it's the same thing. Just look up, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Bob Proctor, Canfield, all of these amazing speakers, and just listen to them for 30 days. Again, This is going to be reprogramming your mind. Okay, the program that I'm currently using or I'm currently listening to a lot, and I have it in my little audio recorder. Right before I came to, to Mexico, I recorded about 4 or 5 hours, and I've been listening to these 5 hours over and over and over again. And it's from a seminar. You could just go on YouTube. It's called "You Were Born Rich" by Bob Proctor. Okay, there's 3 DVDs. Each video is about 3 hours long, so you may want to, just go ahead and listen to an hour 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then move on to the next hour. Now, what he talks about in the series and his training is exactly what we always talk about: is detoxing your mind, fixing your attitude. So that's something that you guys could look up, right? Like I said, it's "You Were Born Rich" by Bob Proctor, and you could just YouTube it. And that's kind of what I have to share with you guys. Again, remember the 30-30-30 challenge. Go ahead and start that today. 30 minutes, read, 30 minutes of audio, and you're going to do this for 30 minutes or 30 days straight. Okay? Be sure you don't skip a day. If you do, don't cheat yourself. Okay? You cannot cheat success. You cannot cheat yourself because you're the one that is going to get the results. And if you think that cheating yourself or cheating, whatever you're doing, oh, I'm just going to do it like this, I'm going to half-ass this, it's not going to work, right? Because it's your business, it's your paycheck. Look at it like that. Okay, guys? So that's about all I have, guys. Thank you guys very much. I'll go ahead and pass it back to Mr. Jesus, and we'll see if he talks or if he gives it to Andres for a couple minutes. All right, brother.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? I'm actually liking what you're saying about the 30-30 challenge, and I'm up for that too. I mean, even though we've been doing different challenges, this is actually, I believe, the 6th or 7th hangout we do. I mean, hey, we already started. We can do it for 30 days or whatever. But that's really powerful right there in itself. Because if we're doing the 30-30 challenge, you might not see a big difference in like day 10, day 15, but in 30 days, holy macro! You're gonna see a bigger difference. You're gonna see a bigger you. That's a great thing that you're talking about. That's a great vision that you have. I think that that we can all do a 30-30, because even if you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna read, we're giving you right now books that we read. We're giving you ideas. If you stick with us, we can just open one idea for you. We can open one idea that's gonna make you. There you go. There you go. You Were Born Rich. Really, really good book. I actually listened to
I love this book, man.
Now,
I love it.
One of the things that I gotta tell you, if you can't say, for example, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, or I don't know what I'm gonna be listening to. If you're online, there's YouTube. You can find audiobooks. I listen to audiobooks from there. Online, there's a lot of books that you can read and download. That's really powerful. The power of the internet. It's really, really good for you guys. So right now, I'm gonna pass it on to Andres. He's gonna give us some ideas. Thank you for your.
I got one last thing, buddy. You give me a minute or so. The last thing I want to touch upon, when it comes to the 30-30-30 challenge, is this: you're gonna develop a successful habit, right? Habits are everything. Mm-hmm. Every single person is programmed by their habits, right? I tell that to my little brothers. I'm trying to get them to read, and they started reading this book, and they started telling me what it was about. No, I'll go in a little bit. If you could bring me a plate, that'd be awesome, and I'll show them what I'm eating.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So again, the way we work is we work by our habits. Every day you do things in a certain way. Now, every day I read, and it's beautiful. I love it. I would feel weird if I didn't read. Okay, I'm being totally honest. So every day, remember that if you do this 30-30-30 challenge, you're going to be developing a habit that only, I have no idea, maybe 5% of the people do it, maybe less, right? I don't know of anybody besides Jesus, Andres, and all the other entrepreneurs, all my friends online, that they actually read every single day and they listen to audios every day. Okay, so remember that you're going to develop an amazing, amazing, powerful habit. Okay, and remember that habits are not easy to break. So once you get the momentum, once you pass like day 10, stick to it, keep going, and make it happen to all the way to day 30. All right, guys. So that's all I got. Let's go ahead and see what Mr. Andres has to share with us.
Take it away, Andres.
Thank you, Jesus and Jose. Powerful, powerful words you guys have. I really enjoy them, and I was taking notes and applying them in my mind. I wanted to tell you about your brain and your mind. I want to talk a little bit about that, mastering it, right? As you know, but first, I'm gonna go back to the mind in a while, in a little bit. First, your body. What do you feed your body? Do you feed it food, right? Food and water, and that makes you more energyful. Well, I made that word up, but it gives you more energy when you feed it, right? When you take care of your body. Now, your mind and your brain is attached to your body, so you gotta feed it as well. Now, suppose you're a fitness guy, and you also, besides just feeding it and giving it the enough water to just live, you like to work out and you like to build muscles. So what do? You go to the gym, right? Or maybe work out at home or work out at the park or whatever, but you work out with your body in different kinds of exercises. That way you get pumped up, you get more muscle, you get more force, more energy, right? Well, guess what? The brain is exactly the same. The brain, it's a muscle, and because it's a muscle, you gotta work with it every day until that muscle starts to grow, it starts to get stronger and stronger and stronger. But if you don't work with it, it starts shrinking, and then you are less capable, you are less able, your power of will diminishes, and you just forget about your dreams and your ambitions because your mind is too in control of yourself, because you have let it go in control, total control. So you gotta work with your mind. And as Jose and Jesus were saying, do the 30-30-30. That's an awesome way to start working with your mind, because your mind sometimes can be a little tough on you and say, you know what, I don't want to work that 30-30-30. These guys are crazy. I'm not gonna do that. No? And then you start thinking about it. Like, say, oh, maybe these guys are crazy. Maybe they are. Maybe that 30-30-30 is some bull. And then you start thinking again. You got to stop your mind and say, wait, I am willing to experiment with myself. I am willing to go to the gym, to my mental gym, and try this 30-30-30. You know what I'm saying? Start working with your mind. Against your mind's will, it's going to be tough at first. So I'm going to give you another tool you can use. Meditation. Meditation is not about religion. Oh, convert to this religion, my friend. You got it. No, meditation is a mental exercise, just as lifting weights. Just as lifting weights. Try to silence your mind. Just sit down on a chair, or maybe lay back a little. Or hell, you can even just lay down on the floor. But the point of meditation is to enter consciously into your subconscious. If you lay flat on the ground, you will instantly, or mostly instantly, just go to sleep. So you want to do this consciously, all right? So just sit on a chair, put on a timer, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I do 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in night. But you can start with 5 minutes if you want to. And just try to silence the brain. You say, what? Try to silence my brain? Are you kidding me? It's going to be a little tough at first, but it's worth it, all right? There's so many benefits to the meditation. More energy, you have more memory, you start remembering all the things you have to do and not put them in the outside. You get, go to my blog and I talk about meditation. I give all the benefits. Well, maybe not all because there are too many, but the thing is, when you do this, when you start your timer and you put your 5 minutes or 30 minutes, you just close your eyes, right? And just relax and focus on your breathing, in and out, very slowly. And then your mind is going to hit you with a thought real quickly. Bam! Oh, but remember, you got to pay the electrical bill. and they say, oh my God, I got to pay the electrical bill because if I don't pay the electrical bill, the power's going to shut down. If the power shuts down, the air conditioner, the internet, everything's going to get crazy here. If my wife's going to ask me to why the electrical bill didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, big thought. Unless you do the karate ninja judo chop and say to the mind, just when she starts speaking to you, the first thought, like, remember you got to pay the electrical bill. Right there. Thank you, mind. I appreciate your concern and reminding me of this wonderful thing I have to do later on. But right now, I don't want to think in that. So don't go thinking the whole story. Just keep it short. And do that with all the thoughts that the mind gives you. And you'll notice that after a while, the mind will slowly not give you any more thoughts. And then you'll start thinking, wow, the mind is not throwing any thoughts at me. And bam, you're going to have a thought. But it's normal. And when you do this constantly, congruently, every day, you're going to start seeing and feeling this awesome change in you. All right? Because you're going to be working with your mind. So it's very important to work with your mind, as Jose and Jesus were saying. Work with it, reading positive information, listening to powerful audio, positive audio, but also give your time to release all the thoughts in your brain and recharge, because that will give you more energy. You will feel more happy. Okay? So that's what I have to say to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, go to my blog. It's ayudandoteaserlibre.com. Take it back, Jesus.
All right. It was actually really great what you were talking about, meditation. I actually do meditation a couple of times a day. I love to do it before I go to sleep. I read a book or I listen to an audio, and I also do meditation. There's a couple of places where I get my meditation. Omniva, O-M-A-V-A, I believe it's called, Omniva. I listen to a lot of people from the Mind Valley. That's a good place where I can get all my meditation done because I like what they say. Another thing that I want to recommend, and this is something where Jose and I went to Vegas a couple of weeks ago. We were there, and one of our mentors and leaders and good friend, I've known this guy for a while, for about 3-4 years now, Justin Barancha. Shout out to Justin. He's a great leader, great person that inspires others. They were talking about NLP, neurologic programming, and that's one of the things that I'm also looking into and doing. Hey, right now with the internet, you can learn from it. Okay, I do my research online and I'm start looking at NLP because it's actually helping my mind, like the way we think. And one of the things that I was saying, when you have so much noise in your mind, you gotta pay the bill, you gotta pay the car, you gotta pay the rent, you gotta pay the cell phone bill, the electricity, your gas. There's so much stuff, so much junk in your brain that it just, you can't really think clearly. It's like, okay, I know you gotta pay them, but when you're doing meditation for 15 minutes, those 15 minutes are your 15 minutes and can make a difference. It's gonna make a difference during the day when you're working. Wake up 15 minutes earlier if you have to and do a meditation. Breathe. That's one of the things that meditation has helped me out a lot. You start breathing, you start shutting things down little by little. You might not feel it the first day you do it. You might. It all depends how intense you start doing it. But after a while, after 2, 3, 4 days, you're not gonna be wanting to live without it because it's gonna help you the way you start your day. So the way you start your day is very powerful. I gotta say that. For example, I can tell you, I mean, I don't know the real statistics on this, but like 15 hours out of the day, like 95% of the people are actually like on Facebook, social media. I can tell you that I was one of these people that I would wake up in the morning, I would not even get off of bed, and I was seeing what was going on Facebook. I was seeing what was going on Instagram. But what happens? you start feeding your mind with all the shit that's going on Facebook and social media, and that's how you start your day. Now, once I started doing NLP and started doing meditation and started reading, I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do, I reach out to my nightstand and get a book, the book that I was reading the night before. When I go to bed, I read the same book. Like last night, one of the things that I was doing, like right now, I'm listening to the audio and listening to the book of Money Mastered the Game. That's a really, really good book. I suggest you guys start reading that book, because that's going to change the way you think, change the way you see the money. One of the things that I was looking into or listening into was billionaires, people that are making billions, trillions of dollars. You think they work? I mean, if you're making that much money, why would you work, right? Why? But look at them. They're working because that's the way, one, we're programmed, and two, that's it's a game for them. You know, I mean, I'm not a billionaire just yet, but I know that's one of the things that I told my wife even way before I started getting into this business. I'm like, well, if I win the lottery, I told her, I probably would have a job or open a business, because I don't know what I would do with that much money. Yeah, I would travel the world, but there's only so much traveling you can do when you start getting burned out. But now I am grateful that I had that mentality. But now a lot of people, I'll tell you, look and do the research. People that are millionaires that win the lottery, what happens? They get that lottery money, and in the course of 2-3 years, they spend that money and they go back to the same habits. Why? Because they don't read, because they get the money, because of the mentality, because of all that stuff. That's why we named it today, the Hangout, Master Your Mind, because when you master your mind, you know where you're going, you know where you're heading, and no matter what, you get that mentality to work for you. So do your research. Look, Donald Trump, how many times has he declared bankruptcy? That I know of, 3 to 4 times, probably more. Multi-millionaires have declared bankruptcies, but what happens with the span of 2-3 years, they get all that billions and 10 times fold. Why? Because they master the mindset. They master what they're gonna do. They're mastering the feeling towards money. They're not attached to the money. They're attached to what they're doing, to their mindset. Okay, so that's our recommendation to you. Start reading, start mastering your mind. Do some meditation, some yoga, even if you wanted to. That's one of the things I'm actually looking into, doing yoga. I was seeing this guy, so flexible. Holy crap! I was seeing him, like, I don't know if I can do that, but hey, I'm gonna start doing that in the near future. Why? Because I have the time. I have the time to do it. I have the ability to do it. Not as flexible, but hey, I'll be a pretzel once in a while. But you guys,
make sure you show us a video. Make sure you make a video, Jesus, and you share it with us of the first time you do yoga.
I know how doing some yoga and flexing and all that stuff. That'll be some funny stuff, huh? But my biggest thing is right now, my mind, because when you have a clarity of where you're going, you're gonna start running like crazy. Now, a lot of the people that start business, all right, this is something I've seen throughout the years. A lot of the people that start business, they start doing business. Why? For the main reason that they need the money to pay bills. For the main reason that they want money, which is just money is something. It's just paper. Okay, we put value to a paper, but money, what it truly does for you, is the exchange you do with it. Okay, so money can give me this. Money can give me water. Okay, money takes you somewhere. Money gives you something that you want. It's not the money that you want. It's what money is going to provide for you. Okay, but once you start seeing money as I need the money before I can pay my bills, you're screwed. You need the money to yes, provide you certain things, but detach from the actual money. because you start attracting everything that you actually need. One of the things that I want to tell you guys is I was like that. I'll be honest. Like I told you yesterday, we're an open book. I love money. I've had so much money in my life that I was spending it left and right, and it's not even funny. You know, if I can tell you that I was spending $10,000 or $15,000 a month, that's you won't believe me. But I didn't even know. I did not know because I wasn't attached to it at the time, but I didn't know that. Now that I start reading and I go back and really meditate, I'm like, holy crap, I was like this, you know? And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying it because the mindset that I had before, it was way different. It was way different. On a monthly basis, my wife and I would spend 10,000 plus. Okay? I didn't know until I saw my bank account because I would just spend money left and right with no remorse. But now it's not about the money you spend. It's the money you keep. Because now it's like, okay, what happens? What happens that let's just go into an analogy or a thinking that if I have $10,000 in my bank account right now and I go spend them, but something happens tomorrow that I need 5,000, I'm screwed. I know how to get that money. I really do know how to get that money, but now it's like if you're wanting to leave a legacy, that's what my vision is. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave my family set. I don't want them to struggle. I've been struggling. I've been to where I've been, like I was mentioning, spending lots of money, but it's not that. It's that you want to leave something for your family, for your kids. How would it be if you have a bank account full of money and you happen to pass away? Bad for me to say it, but your family is going to be set. If you have a tuition that you have to pay, your kids don't work. They go to school. They go to college. They're set. Okay? Think like that. You know, it's not about the money you spend. It's about the money you keep. And I learned that from a multimillionaire. Okay? That's why he's a multimillionaire, because he goes to Walgreens. He has millions. He goes to Walgreens and buys the generic brand stuff that works exactly like the other, right? But there's certain things that you got to balance in life, all right? Are you going to go get a generic training, or are you going to go get the real deal? There's a lot of people that are talking about, I can help you make money online, and as soon as you click this button right now. All right, I can help you too. I can shoot you in the right direction, so I can make you, I can make you a website. I can do whatever you're looking for. But if you don't have the mindset, you're going to lose it all. Okay? That's what we're saying. Master your mind. That's the biggest thing. If you look at the people that are both multimillionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires, they master their mind. If they lose it all within a span of a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever, they know how to get that money back. They know that because they already mastered it. So that's what we're trying to shoot you in that same direction, for you can master it. I mean, I can actually, if you want to make money online quick, there is ClickBank, Amazon, eBay. You can become an affiliate of those places. There's a lot of people buying billions of stuff there, and yeah, you'll start making money online. But my biggest goal is helping you achieve the type of lifestyle that you want, your goals. But it starts here. If you don't change this, you can have millions of dollars, spend them, and you're done. You're done. You're gonna have the lottery mindset. That's one of the things that the same mentor that Jose is following, I follow him. Okay, and talking about the 30-30, going back to the 30-30. If you're doing this for 30 minutes for 30 days, you know, you're going to change, and you're going to see life in a different way. So that's what we're here for. That's what we're here to help you. We blog every day, or we shoot videos. We're doing hangouts every day. Why? And we invite you because we want a difference for our life, for the humanity, for our community, for the world. That's what we need. We don't need the same bullshit that's going on, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be blunt, and if I curse a little bit, I apologize beforehand. I've been trying to hold myself back. But these guys know when I get on fire, there's nothing that can stop me, all right? It's honesty. I'm honest. I can tell you I don't like working for nobody, but I love working with people as a community, as a team. That's the fucking difference. If you're doing a team, okay, I was reading this. If you go into a place and where you're a volunteer with a community of volunteers that you can't fire or hire anybody, the energy is different. The way the people work is different. Okay, we're here. We get paid, but for the sales we do. But we're not actually getting paid for doing this. We do it from our own hearts. Okay, let me put it that way. We do it from our own hearts. We're taking time away from our families and from the carne asada that Jose is actually having. Hold on. Do we have a plate there?
All right, am I unmuted? I've been saving this for the last 20 minutes. Let's see what we got. Hold on. See if you guys could see it. Wait, can you see it?
Oh,
there it is.
Oh,
look at that.
You
got some chile. You got some beans. We got some nopales. We got some chicken. And we got some carne asada. And we got some
the whole 9 yards, brother.
I do, man. I just don't want to eat in front of you guys because then you guys will get mad.
We're good. Let me see. I mean, it's not. We're taking time.
Can I say something, brother?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Just exactly what Jesus was saying. You know, I told these guys before the hangout. You know, I was like, guys, honestly, I look forward to these hangouts. You know, at first, like when Jesus told me, hey, we're gonna do hangouts every day in Vegas. And I was like, dude, every day? You know, he's like, yeah, every day. You know, it's going to be a commitment, and we're going to make it happen. I was like, all right. And then now that, you know, we're like on the 6th or 7th hangout, I honestly love this. You know, we spent 30, 45 minutes, and we literally just inspire and empower each other and inspire hundreds of people, whoever's going to be watching this, right? So it's not, literally, this is what I love to do. Again, we get paid commissions and all this other shenanigans, but that's besides the fact. You know, right now I could be out there with my family, you know, having this plate, having a beer, but the fact that I told Jesus that we were going to do these hangouts every day, to me, is like, hey, dude, I'm going to keep my word because I told you I was going to do something. Right? Yesterday, I don't know if you guys were on the hangout, there was internet problems, right? What did I do? I called. I was like, hey, Jesus, you know what? I'm on. Put me on speaker, man. You know, we'll figure it out. Why? Because I love, you know, just jumping on these hangouts, even if it's over the phone, right? But again, all we want to do is just give you guys value and just share with you guys what works for us. And like we've been talking about the mindset, and honestly, it's everything, right? I am a firm believer that mindset is like 90% of success in anything that you want, right? Anything that you want, right? You know, me and Jesus, we have you know, law enforcement background and stuff. That's mindset. That's all they tell us. They're like, if you don't have the gut to do this job, get out, right? They told us like the first day. ¿Se pueden salir?
Check this out, brother.
Thank you.
When I was
getting something? Oh, we're gonna start taking out pictures, huh? Watch this.
When I was getting my star, and
look at that.
There you go. There you go.
Right? So yeah, and like we said, it's just success. 95% of it is your mindset. So they told us at the academy, I'm sure they told Jesus, you know what? You're gonna see some shit. You're gonna see some crap. You're gonna see some nasty stuff. And I've seen it, right? I've seen dead bodies. I've pulled out my gun a couple times. It's stuff that we have to see, but they train us with our mindset. They tell us right off the bat, you have to develop this. If you don't have this, get out because we don't need you, right? And again, it's a totally different mindset, you know, law enforcement, police officer and stuff like that. But now it's still the same concept about the mindset. Now we just look at it different. For us now, it's more of a mindset of being positive, you know what, inspiring people, believing we can do it, believing we can make a difference. And that's the mindset that we have. But everything is mindset. You know, Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player that ever lived, all he says, I think I heard him in an interview. I don't know if any of you guys have heard this. He said, I never competed with anybody else but myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He never, ever competed with anybody. That's why he became the greatest. Because in his mindset, he said he could do better. He always, strived to do his best because he knew what he was capable of. And then he started, competing against himself. Nobody could touch the guy, right? That's one thing. They couldn't touch him. Another thing, he was strategic, right? He knew how to piss players off so they could start messing up, and he would score on them quick, right? So again, success, 95% of it is in mindset, regardless of what it is. Law enforcement, police officer, basketball, entrepreneurship, anything, right? Just look at it in any person that you look up to that's successful, and just look at the type of attitude, the type of, energy and vibe that they have, and the type of mindset that they have, and you're going to see that's why they're successful. That's why whenever you take somebody who's successful in one aspect of life, put them anywhere else, give them a month or 2 months, and they're going to be, successful in that aspect. Why? Because they have this, right? That's what I got for you guys.
Consistency is key, brother. Consistency is key. That's one of the biggest things that I want people that are viewing this. Whenever you're viewing it, it can be live, it can be a recording, it can be on our email list. We're actually here to give you value. You might say, well, what's value? Anything that we can actually help you shift your mind, that's valuable. I mean, for example, I've been into I go into places sometimes and I start looking for things, okay? My biggest thing is, how can I put it? If I'm actually looking to buy a particular thing, I start looking for it, right? And I find it. I found value in a store, okay? Now, if I'm giving you, now we're going to bring it online to the videos, to what we're doing. You're actually looking for a change, okay? You're looking for a change. That's why you're here. You're looking for a change. Either you're tired of being a busboy at a Denny's. I've been there. A clerk at a store. I've been there. That's why I start looking for changes, okay? And if I'm telling you this, it's because I've been through a lot of stuff. I'm not ashamed to say it, okay? Because that's what made me the person that I am now. Okay, that is what made me the person that I am now. If I never went through those struggles, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. You wouldn't be where you're at now. Because if we struggle, we start looking. We're forced to look for a change. Okay, like Jose right there, he's forced to eat. So I mean, we are looking for a change.
I just want to let you guys know this is delicious. All right.
Oh, well, gee, thanks.
And next time, whenever we hang out, I'm gonna take you guys to get some carne asada because I owe you guys for eating this delicious carne asada right in front of you guys. So remind me, Andres, Jesus, anybody else who's watching this hangout, if we ever meet, let's say like on a hangout or something. Flautas. Now they're offering me flautas. How awesome is that?
Oh my God!
I'll go those in a little bit though. Right? But again, if we're watching this hangout and you ever meet me, be like, Jose, you know what? I was on that hangout. I watched that hangout, and you owe me some carne asada, and I will personally be honored to take you out and get some carne asada because I'm eating this and it's delicious and it's in front of you guys. So, but Jesus, Andres, I got you guys whenever we meet, all right? Or whenever we see each other again.
So going back to what I was saying, okay? We are giving you ideas. One idea can make you a millionaire, but you got to take action. Okay? Not because you have an idea, it's going to be like, oh yeah, I got an idea and I'm worth my million. No, you got to take action consistently, daily action. Okay? I was actually talking to Andres the other day, and we were off air, and he was actually bringing up a story about him thinking of something that he wanted to invent, okay? But he didn't took the time, Andres, to invent that, right? And a couple of years or something like that later, he actually saw that invention in a store, I believe it was, Okay? Now, that person might not be a millionaire, but is getting some residual income. Okay? So, if you have an idea, put it to work. You'll find out if it's already in the market. If it's not, put it to work. You're gonna get a residual income. You can make $1 million, but it's your idea. Okay. Now, with the system that we have right now, if you have an idea, you can make it work. We can teach you how to market it. Wherever you are on my page, we start with the basics with you guys, okay? But we're here to mentor you. If you're on my page, there's a link on my left side, I believe. It's going to be the Kalatu blogging system. There's going to be another link on the bottom, a picture that's how to be a top producer in wherever you are, and if you are in your own business, in your own MLM, whatever you're doing, you can become a top producer. We can teach you that, but it all starts with the mindset. Now, if we teach you it and you don't take action, there's nothing we can do. We don't guarantee your results, okay, because we don't know how you are, okay? We don't know if you're going to take action like we are. We're doing it on a daily basis. We're blogging, we're doing videos, we're sharing our thoughts with the world because that's how we are voicing ourselves, okay? And you can do it too. We want to inspire you. If I'm an ex-law enforcement person. Jose is still, are you still in law enforcement right now, brother? There you go. And he's taking the time to be here with you guys sharing. I did this law enforcement for almost 10 years. I loved it. But I love my time freedom. I love spending my time with my wife. I love doing whatever I want, whenever I want. Like I was mentioning to you guys yesterday, I wake up at 8 o'clock. I wake up at 10:30. It all depends. I don't have a clock. And if I do, I just choose to ignore it. Hey, that's the lifestyle I want to live. Honestly, if my phone goes off in the morning with the alarm and I snooze, and I'm like, give me another hour, not 5 minutes. Because I have that time freedom. I have that ability to do it. I have that choice. That's the biggest thing. When you have a choice that you can make, you're free. You can actually say, hey, you know what? Nobody's gonna fire me. Nobody is going to tell me what I have to do. It's a wonderful feeling, and I want to share it with you. I want you to come with us. I want you to live the same lifestyle that I live, okay? I want you to, because it's beautiful. It's actually the best thing I've ever done in my life, okay? I think that once we have a community of people, thousands and millions of people actually getting together and say, hey, you know what, this is what I did today. I make my own schedule. Jose and Andres were like, hey, what are you guys doing at XY time? Right now we're at 3:30 every day, my time, which is 5 o'clock, 5:30 Andres' time. It's different times, but 6 o'clock over there. It doesn't really matter. Why? Because we want time freedom. We are taking time by our hands. We are taking our own choices. We are deciding what to do. Nobody's deciding for us, okay? I mean, yes, one of the things that I've noticed, and I mentioned it on the last hangout, people that are going to school, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, but one of my best friends said it, and I'll say it again. If you go to school, I hope that whenever you're signing up for school, they give you a disclaimer on there that says, when you graduate, there is no guarantee that you will get a job, but we will do the best that we can to get you or land you on a job. Okay? There's no guarantees. Okay? There is no guarantees that you're going to get a job. I know of a person that studied law to become a lawyer and is working construction because the law firm that he was going to work for did not hire him because they were saturated. That's what they said. They had too many lawyers. How did that happen? I don't know. Okay, I was working construction at one point with doctors that had their doctor's degree that were actually waiting to open their own office, and life happened to them. All right. I mean, I've been around. I've done corrections. I've done law enforcement. I've done security. I've opened my own businesses. I've worked at real estate, retail stores, property management. You name it, I've done it. Why? Because I'm a go-getter. I'm a hustler. All right. And I'm like I said, I'm not afraid to say it because, like I mentioned earlier, that's what made me the person I am now. But now I have a bigger vision. I know what it is to struggle, and I know what it is to inspire other people to do a difference for themselves. Now, doing what I did before was not giving me the vision that I have now, which I'll say it once again, and I'll say it to the day I die, and it's going to be changed. It's not going to be changing, but hold on, let me plug in my laptop. It's not going to be changing because it's just going to progress and grow. All right. One of the things that I've been saying is we're going to help people in Mexico and Puerto Rico, around the world, get water, get a better home, build homes for them. You know, maybe build some schools. You know, I'm not saying school is wrong. There's certain systems that are broken. I'll say that, but we can make a difference. Like I was mentioning on my previous hangouts, if you want to change, you got to start with you. If you want to see a change, you got to start with you. If you want to start your change, you got to start with your mind. So you got to start doing, everything towards your goal, towards your vision. I'll give it back to Andres because I know that he's short on time also. But what do you have to say about all this, brother?
Man, super powerful, very motivational. I'm really enjoying what you're saying. I didn't want to stop you with the message. Just wanted to tell you that I gotta go to work. But yeah, as Jesus was saying, I've also worked like 11 jobs at the same time. I sell stickers, I make blogs, I do promotions. I am the official Captain Morgan of the island. I am, you name it, I've done it also, you know. But we've been there, we've struggled for many years, and now we know we got to work with our mindset. So we're willing to work, and as we go by and learning, keep applying, and keep taking massive action, we just want to share with you guys so you can also become maybe not stress-free, because we're bombarded by stress all the time, but you are able to control that stress and put it into a positive action and become a better person, be happier, achieve your goals, you know, achieve your dreams, and just complete your purpose here. So that's for me from Puerto Rico. I gotta leave you guys, but I love you, and we'll see you on the next hangout, all right?
Thank you for being here,
later, man.
For taking your time, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean,
hey, Andres, before you leave. Oh, did he leave already? Oh, he already left.
Well, go ahead, brother. What's your thought in our vision? You know, because we've been mentioning, we want to help. We want to help, and it starts with us. You know, we got to grow ourselves, and then start growing people. And once people start seeing our vision and start joining us, you know, we're gonna be unstoppable. Okay, like I might chop it off, but one of the our leaders and mentors, he says it's better to be unified than being right. Okay, so if we unite, if we lock arms, you know, we can make a difference in the world. So, like I was mentioning, I want to, you know, build homes for people that are going to be and that don't have the means to do it. Why? Because we can do it. You know, we have a vision, we have a passion, we have a goal, and we're going to accomplish it. And like we say it, with or without you. Okay, you can come and join us and do a big difference in the world, or you can just sit on the sidelines and not do anything. We're going to do it. It might take a little bit, it might not, you know, it could be tomorrow. We never know, you know, but once we, it's going to be documented. We're going to build better homes. We're going to build better schools. We're going to give water to people that don't have water, food supplies, because we are able and we're capable. What do you have to say about that, brother?
Before I go deep into that conversation, I just want to show you my plate. Look at that.
God.
Oh, it was awesome. I wanted to show Andres too, but he'll hang out. But like I said, guys, I owe you guys some carne asada whenever I see you guys. Yeah, but going back to what Jesus was saying, first of all, I just want to say thank you, brother. Everything you say, it's powerful. Honestly, I didn't have that vision of what you're saying about, helping people. I had the vision of helping people, but it wasn't, like building homes and, getting water and schools and all this stuff. But now, thanks to you, you really expanded my mind onto what I truly want to do, which is something like that, right? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to come together. We're going to help each other out. Hey, dude, you know what? Here's 10, 15,000, let's unite it with your 10, 15,000 and let's go make a school. Let's do something big, right? And that's one of the things. But for me, another thing is helping people. And what I want to do, or what I'm doing now, is before I used to, when I was struggling, I used to think I'm going to make it no matter what. I'm going to do this. I don't care how long it takes me, right? And now that it's happening, before a couple months ago, I used to think, honestly, I would be like, crap, if I went through all of this shit, how many people are going to be willing to go through that, right? So my mindset was a little messed up. Today we're talking about mindset. We'll try to finish it up. We're getting close to the hour. But again, it was like, crap, how I was kind of like sad, because I was like, man, people are not going to be willing to go through the shit that I was willing to go through, right? But now the beautiful thing is that we're starting to figure it out. We're starting to figure out, we're talking about the mindset. We take off products. We rarely talk about products or any of that shit. Right now, what we talk about is the mindset. So wherever you are right now, let's say you're $25,000 in debt like I was, you're in the hole, you're broke, whatever your situation is, I want to let you know that I believe in you, right? Jesus believes in you. And our vision and our goal is to really help you and guide you. And that's what these hangs are for. It's like, you know what, we're going to start with your mindset. That's what I do with every single one of my new members. Is I get on a Google Hangout, or we get on a Skype or phone or whatever, and we do a game plan appointment. And the first thing I tell them is, you know what, I listen to them a little bit, and then I start talking to them about their mind. As soon as I start talking about their mind and they start getting it, they get excited, because they're like, this is different from what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is telling me this is the greatest system since whatever. This is the greatest shenanigans, whatever. Join now, guaranteed, and all this shit, which is not, I don't think it's true, right? Because results start with you. Yep. So, like I said, for me, it's just like I just want to let you guys know that we believe in you. We're here to inspire you. We're here to make a difference in other people's lives, houses and schools and stuff like that, but also in your life. And the reason why I say that is because I know, and I've done it before, and it's a beautiful feeling, guys. Honestly, it's beautiful. Is when I'm able to make an impact in your life, I know it just ripples. It ripples to your kids. It ripples to your parents. It ripples to your friends. And to me, there's no money that can buy that. There's no money. Like when people, like a couple of my team members, when they say thank you to me, I would be like, guys, $1 million. If somebody was to say, I'll pay you $1 million, not to talk to, Carlos, he was on the Hangout a couple of days ago, Kara, and a couple of my guys from the UK. If somebody was to tell me, hey, I'll give you $1 million, but you can never talk to them again, I would be like, you know what? Take that $1 million and shove it up wherever you feel like it. Because to me, people are way more important than money. We need money to use it to do the things that we want, right? To build and to construct and all this shenanigans. But people, there's no bigger thing than people and believing in people. Because I remember when I was struggling, people believed in me. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe I could make it to, get into a 4-year university. But one of my teachers from high school believed in me. And she never gave up on me, right? And that's what we're here to tell you is I'm never going to give up on you. Jesus is never going to give up on you, right? So, again, if you kind of get where we're at now, we're an open book, how Jesus likes to say it. We're an open book. You could feel what we're saying, right? So we're here to help you. If you guys have any questions, just contact us. We're more than happy to help you. If you have any personal goals that you have, just contact me. I'll give you some value, even if you're like, whatever. It's just that's what we're here to do. Is we're here to believe in people. We're here to serve, and we're here to pay it forward and make a bigger impact in the world and in people. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you guys today. Jesus, go ahead and let's finish it up. And like I said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I'm sure you guys gained some value. You guys had some fun. I showed you guys my plate. We just want to make these fun, right? To me, if it's not fun, I don't want to do it, right? So that's another one of our intentions when we have our hangouts, is to have fun and just give value. All right, guys.
The biggest thing is we're family right here. I'll tell you, once you start joining our team and you start doing what we're telling you to do, you'll see that we're family. We're open. And I'm just gonna finish it with this. If you think that you're in a bad place, that you're struggling, that you are you don't have the means to do it, you're sabotaging your own thoughts and your own beliefs. All right. I can tell you, and I'm thinking right now that you're saying, hey, you know what? I was in $20,000 in debt. There's people that are in more. I'll tell you this. I lost a home. I was over $300,000 in debt. All right. I paid $16,000 for my schooling. Okay, $16,000 for a semester. I lost 2 cars. I lost a home. I mean, I've been throughout. Like I said, I've struggled. But look at us where we're at now. We know what we have to do. I'm grateful I have a beautiful home where I can lay my head at night and say, hey, you know what? I'm not homeless. I'm using the power of the internet. I'm leveraging. I'm doing everything that my mentor is teaching me to do. We're here. Now, what do we have to do? Teach you. It's a little ripple effect. We're here to help you guys out, okay? If you think that you're in a bad situation right now, we know how that is. We know how that feels. We've been through it. But we also know where we're going, and we also know that you can come with us if you want to, if you decide. We can tell you, we can give you everything, but if you don't decide to use the tools that we're giving you, there's nothing we can do for you. But hey, we want you to join us. We want you to be a part of a legacy that we're going to leave in this earth. And we're going to be a part. We want you to be a part of our dream, our vision, our goal. We want you to join us. So with that being said, my name is Jesus Chavez. Look me up on Facebook. All right. My blog is jesus-chavez.ws, where you can see my daily blogs, my daily content there. You can browse around. I'm going to start uploading some of these hangouts there. I'm going to start uploading some of the videos that I'm doing and inspiring people. So that's it for now. Go ahead and give them your contact information, Jose, where they can contact you and look you up on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're at, brother.
Yeah, guys, for me, you guys could look me up on Facebook. You could literally just go up to your URL, your domain, and just type up garciasfacebook.com, and my Facebook will just show up. Again, that's how you guys can do it. I also have my website down there, $10,000 within 90 days.com. That's another one of my intentions that I have for all of my students, is to help them make $10,000 within a 90-day period. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you got this through an email, just go ahead and reply. If you have Skype, it's my Skype is BIM7Garcia. That's B as in boy, I and M, number 7, and then Garcia. All right, guys. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for sticking, with the entire hangout. It was one of our longer hangouts, but I'm sure you guys gained some value, and we had a lot of fun doing them. Right, Jesus?
I'll tell you this, guys. Our intention, and this is the power of a vision and of a goal. Our intentions were, hey, 30-minute hangout where we can give a little bit of value. But what's happening? It's going to be a day. I'll tell you this, and it's going to be recorded. There's going to be a day that because of the fire, because of the passion, because of our vision, we're going to be here for 2-3 hours, and we're not even going to feel it. There's going to be a day that's going to come. All right? We'll see you tomorrow. We're here to serve. Look us up, and it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Have a great day.
All right, guys. Have a good night. See you guys later.